Well, this is John, Vintage Fisherman. Yep, I did it. I bought another ZEBCO. I can't let these reels just get thrown in the trash. It's a mess. It's dirty. It's beat up. The handle's bent. The reel foot's in great shape. Does not say made in USA on the foot, but it does say it right there at the back. It's locked up. Well, it's not locked up, but it's stripped gears. I believe them will find I can't fix it. So, well, anyway, let's take it apart. I got nothing to lose on this one. I saw it at auction and picked it up. All right. You know, on these, you just kind of slide them apart. And all that's all you take apart on that end. And then over here, you hold on to this, take you a bigger screwdriver, or you can use a socket. Take that loose. That was loose. That's probably where the problem is, this reel. Yep, that's part of the problem with this reel. I'll get that line off later. Let's take this gear out. Oh, the gear's stripped. I bet you I got another one of those. And then this comes out. So what they've done, that's a little crack, but I think it'll be okay. No. This reel's trash. This reel's had it. This is a parts reel now. Well, no, I can't clean that good enough to... I'll never be able to glue that. That's a shame. I spent $10 on this reel and about $10, $15 in shipping. I thought I could save it. It's a parts reel. I'll look and see what I got. I don't think I got none of these bodies. If I do, I'll build a new one. If not, well, like I said, it's just a parts reel. It's a shame. This John, I'll be back. Hopefully with a fixed reel, or you'll never see this again. One or the other. All right, it's John, Vintage Fisherman. I'm working on this 202 that had the cracked thumb wheel. Super glued it. Got a zip tie around it. Let's see how it holds up. I had to be real careful, and I still got some on there. Oh, my lens is dirty. Around where the rivet is, and even back here where it contacts the metal band. I had to be a little careful there, because I think I got a little bit of glue on there, but I kept moving it before it dried, until it dried, so it wouldn't stick. So we're going to keep moving with this 202. I want to save it. I want to save it really bad. I don't care if I end up selling it. I just want to save it. I don't need it for my collection. We'll keep moving. Hello, this is John. I'm back on this. What I've been told is a really old 202. Now, a couple things went wrong here. As you know, the gear is stripped. I have another one, but it's from a later model reel, so it's got this anti-reverse piece on. I was able to fix the handle. It's just a slight bit. I'll fix that. I was able to glue the drag wheel. It's working fine now. But when I cleaned this, I literally dropped this into the ultrasonic for a minute, and it took all that writing off the back. So, yeah, I screwed that up. We're going to try to fix that. We'll see what I can do with it. I believe it's supposed to be silver. Y'all tell me. Clean that up good. I have a better body, but it doesn't have the long wings on it. Everybody says it makes this is what makes it an early reel. So let that dry for a minute. Now, I can get this off of here. I could do this one of two ways. I could switch the gear. I could take them both apart, switch the gear, but I think I'm going to work on just taking this one apart and taking this piece off of here that I don't need. Like I said, this is from a later model. I hope the gear ratios are the same. I'm assuming they probably are. And I'll watch myself stab myself in the finger trying to get this spring to pop loose. There, we'll just take that piece off. I'll put that little, what was that? Where was that at? It's not on either side of that one. I'm assuming they had that on the back side of that. So we'll put it on like that. And then the spring will just go back on. And you can just kind of pop it back in place. So there it is. I've just emulated what was in there. Let's see if the gear is the same. Yes, same pitch, same ratio. We'll keep that piece, that old gear. I might need the shaft at some time or another. This is the one that gear came out. This is an anti-reverse reel, but it's broke. The peg that holds the spring broke off. And or the I guess that's a metal band for the drag. Yeah, it broke off. So okay, let's put something together here. Now we have good parts. I need to finish bending this. Just take something non-marring like I love using these adjustable wrenches are pretty good. I tell you what, that metal's tougher than it looks. That's pretty close. All right, enough playing around. Let's put this thing together. I'm going to use some grease on this handle shaft. It's probably would probably be a little bit better, but there's a lot of slop in these things, and grease takes some of it out. It won't be as fast, but that's okay. We're going to we'll go grease this up good. And this will go in just like this. And why is it not wanting to go into gear? Oh. Something different about these gears? Well, that's not good, is it? And I just pulled the spring off. Dang. All right, this is another way to get it out since everything's falling apart. So I'm thinking there is a difference in the ratios. Yes. Since there is a difference, I might have to use the gear from the other one. Hopefully it'll work. Glad I got it out. Okay, we got to fix this again. We'll bend that just a little bit so it'll pop in place better this time. That would have been a failure on this reel out in the field, and that would not have been good. Oof, that's going to be hard on the old fingernails. I got it. Now it won't come off. Okay, so now we got a matching gear set back in it. Not true to the year of the reel, but folks, you gotta do what you gotta do. A real ZEBCO collector will know this is not how it came. But now I always put a little bit of grease on this to keep it from getting stuck. Although I have seen grease stick them, but we'll put a little bit of grease in there. That's already falling apart, isn't it? Okay, that's good work, John. This E-clip was bent pretty bad. We're going to try to straighten it back out. It was actually off the reel. It looked like somebody tried to put it in there and didn't know what they were doing. And that's looking pretty good. That will go back in there just like that. I'm not too sure if that's sticking very good. Yeah, it'll hold. So we'll push this in, put that on. And it gets this nut right here. Ooh, come on. This is one of those reels I couldn't let it die. I couldn't let it go to the junkyard, you know. I wanted to fix it. I don't see where it's got anti-reverse, but yeah, it does. Okay. Look at that. Shit. I learn something new every day. I couldn't see where it would have it, but okay, we got this cleaned up. I believe this was silver, right? If not, I will go to the craft store today and I will get a white marker. Now what I'll try to do is very carefully take off the excess. I don't know, I might not be able to do it. I'm not an artiste. Need something more of a pinpoint than that. Let's put it together. I can come back to that. We'll put some grease right there. And then, of course, your reel just kind of, you slide that back up in there, and the cover holds the whole thing. I'm trying not to touch that so I don't want to get grease on it. And you put your handle on. And what I might do, though it's smoothing it out, I saved it. The thumb wheel works to the drag. Man, that makes me happy. That makes me real happy. So I'm still working on the paint on top. I need some really small really small Q-tips would work, but yeah, it was on there so nicely, and that stupid ultrasonic just wiped it out. Let's just take it all off and start over again. Or maybe I'll get lucky and this will clean it up. Yeah, that's all I need to do is get a smaller Sharpie, and I can really crisp that up. I'll go by the, yeah, see, this Sharpie's got a really, really broad point on it. Not much to do about that. Yeah, I've got some brushes. I could use some silver or white paint. I think it was silver. I love it. Other than I screwed that up, I fixed that reel. It's an oldie. It was cracked. Fixed that. It's usable. I'd fish with it. I'm still not done with that. This is John, Vintage Fisherman. Thanks for watching. I'm glad I could save this reel for you old ZEBCO guys out there. I know y'all love these old things. I do too. So, went from a stripped gear. This reel had braid on it. Or no, it had a 20-pound test on it. And that's what killed that. And the drag was cranked all the way down. That's what cracked the wheel. And, yeah, they stripped that one out on something way too big for this reel. Way too big. This is John, Vintage Fisherman. Please like the video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel so you can see me do some more of these old things. I really enjoyed that one. That was fun. Put those parts up for further use.